Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Surge's Sports Card Stash. Today we're cracking open a vintage box of 90 Fleer Baseball. For those of you who don't know, I don't really open these, but this series, in case you were wondering, does have a bunch of error cards that may be worth a little money. I don't remember the rookies of this class. It's definitely a Ken Griffey second-year card. Thanks for Joe to donating to the channel. Unfortunately, my co-host, Gianluca, wasn't interested in doing this one, so I'm going to get it going since I've had the box for a couple weeks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and here we go. 1990 Fleer of Flashback into Time. Is there still gum in these things? No gum. All right. So, we got the Royals card. Storm Davis. Ozzie Guillen. Luis Fuente. Joe Heathcliff, Alan Davis, Jeff Brantley, Jim Gott, Edgar Martinez. That may be his rookie card. Nope. Pedro Guerrero, Marty Barrett, Jim Corsi, Tom Hare, Barry Bonds. There's a cool Barry Bonds card. Oh, I forgot one back here. And David Wells. So the error card is a David Martinez. The Fleer logo is in yellow. And then I'm pretty sure Cal Ripken is spelled incorrectly, and there may be a couple others. Oh, that's a cool Fleer Action Series card. We got Juan Gonzalez, Mike Fitzgerald, Kevin Seitzer, Mike Harkey, Brian Harkey, Jermaine Gonzalez, Heath, Chris James, 10th anniversary of Don Mattingly, Kenny Maldonado, John Dobson, Mark Grace. I think this is Mark Grace's rookie year. Yep. Glenn Braggs and Gary Thurman. Also, a lot of cards, if you can't see, printed in the USA has to have a period at the end. A lot of them didn't have the period, and those were also error cards, but I'm not going to go through all those. And there's a story behind one of the cards. When I pull it, I'll fill you in on. We've got Eric Show, Cal Ripken, Terry Kennedy, Danny Hoot, Rick Sutcliffe, Paul Molitor, good player, Luis Aquino, Tim Tuffle, the Mets, Buddy Black, Norm Charlton, Baseball's Best, Tony Fernandez, and Cal Ripken Jr., Ted Power, and Jesse Orosco in the back. I can't get, there we go. The famous Jesse Orosco from the '86 Mets. This is going back in the time. All right. We got Harold Reynolds, Kevin Mitchell, checklist card, Sid Bream, Harry Cotto, Vince Coleman, Strick Cerrone, Tony Phillips, John Kruk, One Nut Kruk, Mookie Williams, Bobby Bonilla. Everybody loves Bobby Bonilla. Darren Jackson, Lance McCullers. Like, I feel like there should be gum in these packs, but there's not. We've got Randy Bush, Joey Cora, Parker, Jim Clancy, Dick Schofield, Kelly Gruber. We've got prospects Dana Williams and Rich Monteleone, Ray Savage, Harold Baines, Tim Wallach, Mitch Webster, Mike Fetters, Doug Baker, and Gary Ward. Baseball season right around the corner, not too far away. There we go. Big Yankee one. Checklist, Jeff King, Bill Swift, Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. What do we got here? 90s Fleer All-Star Team, Ryan Sandberg. Parker, Jeltz, Mike Flanagan, Frank DiPino, Kevin Elster, Mark Thurman, David Justice's rookie card. Yep. Mike Blowers, and this I think is Sammy Sosa's rookie card. It is. Sammy Sosa had the great run on all the drugs. All right. Ramirez, Jose Canseco, Steve Lyons, Tim Brista, Greg Briley, Will Clark, Tommy Bob Kuiper, Omar Vizquel, a young Omar Vizquel, probably his rookie card. Dwight Evans, Kevin Mitchell, All-Star card, Ron Hassey, and so on and so forth. Hope you're enjoying this vintage break. Thanks to Joe D once again donating. The cards don't have a lot of value, but if you do pull certain error cards, they do, and I don't think I've come across any of them yet. Rod Dibble from Connecticut. Wade Boggs, Mike Greenwell. Dwight Gooden. Love Dwight Gooden. Couldn't keep the powder off his nose, though. Roberto Kelly, he was supposed to be a stud back in the day. Kevin Brown had a nice little career. John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. Great broadcaster now. Geez, I don't know how many. I think there's at least 24 packs in this. Another Yankee sticker. Kirby Puckett, R.I.P. We got Rick Rhoden, Jim Abbott, one-handed pitcher, Dave Stieb. Rookie Stu Tate, Greg Smith, Mickey Hatcher, Rick Leach, Tim Burke, Saberhagen, Blankenship, Kirk McCaskill, Tim Lauder, and Mike Henneman. Who knows what a box? These probably used to go for probably $35 back in the day. A box of these. It says right there, $1 a pack. Who knows where that's from? Hey, we got a Met sticker. Don't hate that. Got Ben McDonald. I think that was his rookie card. It was. What a memory. Dave Gallagher, Danny Jackson, Otis Nixon, Mike Schroeder, Rick Russell, Jody Davis, Heaton, Jerry Reed, Ken Daly, Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer, Felix Jose, and Kurt Ford. Traveling back in the time of 1990, when Serge was a young buck at the age of, wow, 11. Todd Bernansky, Lee Smith, All-Star card of Will Clark, one of my favorite players, even though I didn't play for the Mets. Todd Stoudemire, Alan Anderson, Andy Beans, Danny Dorwin, Wally Joyner. I think that's his rookie card. No, it's not. Fun story about Wally Joyner. I saw him play. Kevin Moss, a big Yankee prospect back in the day. Wally Joyner, I saw him play back at Municipal Stadium in Waterbury, Connecticut when it was for the Waterbury Reds. Yeah, I think it was the Reds. Reds or Angels, I can't remember which team was there. They had a couple flow through. We got the Rangers. Kelly Gruber, rookie. Dana Williams and Rich Montleone, Ray Saravage. Blankenship. Lenny Dykstra, Nails. Billy Hatcher. Wally Backman. Greg Harris. Dave Righetti. Eric Anthony. Brian Downing. Nelson Lariano. Derek May. Tim Cruz. Funny story about Wally Backman. He was probably going to be one of the best major league managers in baseball, but ran into a little problem with the alcohol. Got him shelved. Sil Espy, Andres Tomas, Kurt Merker, Eddie Murray, Larry Sheets, Bill Doran, Walt Weiss, Don Powell, Jeff Reed, Wallace Johnson, Jeff Leonard, Jose Uribe. All right, here's the story about this card. Going for thousands of dollars on eBay, and you could go ahead and look it up. And the story behind it is this card was used possibly, it hasn't been confirmed, as a money laundering scheme through eBay. Jose Uribe. All right, Rafael Belliard and Brian Holman. A lot down, a lot more to go. Here we go. Greg Olson, Ron Gant, Andy Hawkins, Jeff Kunkel, Joe Beaver, Paul Gibson, Kirk Gibson, Traber, Craig Biggio, rookie, Dave Henderson, Eric King, Jack Armstrong, Larry Walker, rookie, yep, David Val, and Ernest Rise. Now, I didn't check if the USA all had the period at the end of them, but that would take way too much time, and nobody's got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Lou Whitaker, Tony Gwynn, Roger Clemens, Andre Dawson, Gary Sheffield rookie. Nope, it's not. Thought it was. Dave Magadan, one of my favorite Mets. Dynamic duo, Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually open a bunch of packs and run through them real quick. How about that? That's a thought. So, put in the comments who you like this upcoming season. The Mets signed Pete Alonso. Their lineup is deep. Don't hate it. All right, here we go. We've got Damon Berryhill, Tracy Jones, Benito Santiago, checklist, Greg Littleton, Wes Gardner, Lancaster, Greg Brock, Mike Fielder, Terry Leach, Barry Lyons, Deion James, Tim Larry, rookies Delino DeShields. That was a big card back in the day. Put that over to the side. Todd Zeile, I believe that's his rookie card. Sure is, Todd Zeile. All right, Darnell Coles, Matt Williams, Kinser, Rick Reed, Keith Comstock, Willie McGee, Mike Brodick, All-Star card of Harold Baines, Rick Honeycutt, Ricky Jordan, Lee Mazzilli, Met, Mike Part, Don Mattingly. Everybody loves Donnie Baseball. What's not to love? Jeff Russell, Blauser, Dubois, Jay Howell, Mike Scott, Dennis Eckersley, Scott Fetcher, Ken Griffey Sr., Pascal Perez, Randy Johnson. I believe that's his rookie card. Nope, it's not. I thought 90 was his rookie card. I could be mistaken. Greg Jeffries, the Mets prospect that never panned out to be anything. One of the most hyped up players that never did it. Pete Incaviglia, R.I.P. Willie Randolph, Jay Tibbs, Gerald Young, Ricky Henderson, R.I.P. Rick Mailer, Marquise Grissom. I know that was his rookie card. Yep. Brave sticker. Jack Clark, Jose Canseco, player of the decade. More like user of the decade. B.J. Surhoff. Joe Carter, Paul O'Neill. I think that's Paul O'Neill. No, that's not. All-Stars, Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Tony Pena. There's Hojo. Earl Hershiser. Kevin Bass. Greg Walker. Garcia. Ken Griffey Jr. There it is. There's a nice card. I think that's his second-year card, though. Let's take a better look at that. Trying a new camera angle, and I'm not quite used to it. Dennis Powell and Jose Acuendo. A lot of cards down, a lot more to go. Joe Urslack, Lance Johnson, Gutterman, Charlie Huff, Bergman, Mike Morgan, Ken Caminetti, rest in peace, Zane Smith, Scott Bankhead, and Don Robinson. The Montreal Expos. Let me know what team that currently is now. No longer in existence. Dennis Rasman, Ryan Sandberg, player of the decade. Carlos Dwight Smith, Robin Yount, Charlie O'Brien, Luis De Losos, Jeff Innes, and John Farrell. Sorry for the long video. We're up over 14 minutes, but this is a vintage box, and we got a lot of packs here. Back in the day, these probably went for $1, 50 cents a pack, maybe, something like that. Tom Gordon, Tony Armas, Mike Dyer, Paul Assenmacher. Fernando Venezuela, fun fact, only MVP, Rookie of the Year, and something else. What was that? Cy Young Award winner, all in 1 year. Fun fact. Now you can win your trivia contest at the bar. Buy me a beer. Making a mess. There's a lot of packs. Holy moly. Getting caught up in the garbage here. Pat Borders, R.J. Reynolds, Sandy Alomar Jr., Dave Winfield, Glenn Wilson, Devon White, Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog, Rick Dempsey, Andres Galarraga, Tartable, Mike Witt, also the father of Bobby Witt, I believe. Or nope, I am incorrect. Sorry, I am wrong. That is not the right fact. Ryan Sandberg, Greg Vaughn, Frank White, Blaine Betty, don't remember him. Eric Davis, All-Star Don Mattingly and Mark McGuire. Joe Skinner, Keith Hernandez, fantastic Met. Ruben Sierra. This is the junk era of baseball. These cards have no value anymore. Unless, like I said, you pull some of their error cards, and I don't think I found any so far. Yep. Spike Owen, Willie Wilson, and Rick Aguilera. Chili Davis, Junior Felix, rookie John Orton, Ramon Martinez. I always thought that was Pedro, but it was Ramon. Tim Raines, Rockin' Raid. There's Bo Jackson. Sweet card. Willie Frazier. Sean Riley. Alan Trammell. Roberto Alomar. Good player. George Bell, Player of the Decade. And Joe Price. All right. Here we go. Mitch Williams, Dan Plesac, Darryl Hamilton, Pat Tabler, Frank Viola, Doug Jones, Johnny Franco. Not even close to his rookie year, but he pitched forever. Joey Bell, a.k.a. Albert Bell. Kevin McReynolds, Cal Ripken. Oh, it's not the error. Not the error one. Bobby Thigpen, Mel Hall. There's the Dodgers logo, figuring out how they're buying all these players. They broke the baseball system somehow. Rookie Colin Charlin and Rudy Cienez, Lenny Harris, Drew Hall, Mark Langston, Jeff Montgomery, Jack Howell, Carmen Castillo, Jack Morris, Mark Grant, George Brett, and Ken Oberfeld. Apologize for the length of the video. Hope you're still with us. Hope you're not sleeping. Gianluca is. He didn't want to open the cards. Human Dynamos. Juan Samuel. Charlie Hayes. Bobby Witt. There he is. His son's a stud. Pete Harnish. All right. Fun thing, the bottom of the box also had cards. Fun fact. Who knew? A long time ago. There we go. Cal Ripken All-Star Team card. Todd Burns, Dennis Cook, Frank Willis, Bob Walk, Mark Davis, Jesse Barfield, Trevino, Johnny Ray, Aaron Witt, rookies Damon Howitt, Alejandro Pena and Kevin Gross. You know what card I still haven't pulled, though, is the Mark McGuire. I haven't pulled a Mark McGuire. I think I pulled a Bonilla early, or a Bonds. Jay Buhner, Todd Worrell. There's Roger, really off-centered. Scott Terry. David Cohn, Jeff Ballard, Tommy Green. Dion! That was another card I didn't pull. The old Deion Sanders, everybody. Julio Franco, Derek Lindquist, Freddie Lynn, Fernando Venezuela, Brady Anderson. That was his rookie year. He also went on to hit 50 home runs one season. Wasn't steroids or anything. Nah, couldn't have been. Probably was. All right, David Cone, Ballard, Green, Deion Sanders again. Julio Franco. Wow, I just opened this pack. It's literally the same pack. Brady Anderson. That's amazing. And the one card that's an error is the Martinez, David Martinez, and we haven't even come across it. Wild. Wild. Jeff Robinson, Eric Hansen, Ellis Burks. There's Hojo on the All-Star team. Jim Corsi, Tom Kerr, David Wells. His rookie card. Barry Bonds. There's a sweet Barry Bonds card. Randy Bush, Joey Cora, Clay Parker, Jim Clancy, and Dick Schofield. All right, last pack, folks, and we've made it through the 90 Vintage Flair. Hope you're still with us. Hope you're not snoozing. And here we go. We start off with the Pirates. Mackie Sasser, Pete O'Brien, Barry Larkin, Strikeout Club, Nolan Ryan and Mike Scott, Chris Carpenter, Dave Clark, Ron Darling, famous SNY announcer, Mickey Tuttleton, Carlton Fisk. Wow, look at the glasses on that guy. Rafael Palmeiro, not his rookie. Dale Murphy, Jeff Robinson, Tim Belcher, and Bob Melvin. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again to Joe D for donating. Take care, everybody.